Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I am going to be showing you guys some of the things that I use that are shelf stable and that we kind of keep in our pantry for emergency purposes or in case I run out, whatever. But one of the things that I like about these pantry items is if we lose power, I don't have to worry about it. So it makes it kind of helpful for being, emergency preparedness and that kind of stuff. And a lot of the stuff that we're doing on a daily basis is we're using our shelf-stable stuff to kind of keep it as a rotating pantry, but also to keep us in the know on how to use the stuff and make comfort foods, good foods, that kind of stuff. So when I looked at this package of soup, it was water, carrots, sugar, creamed coconut, cornstarch, cashews, ginger, sea salt, roasted garlic, onion powder, and spices. Okay, I'm pretty good with my taste buds. Give it a smell. I can kind of tell what it's good for, or what it smells like. And so one of the things that we keep in our pantry is jars of baby food. And I know some of you might be like, oh, baby food. Why are you keeping baby food on your pantry? Well, here's the thing. There's a couple different things. I can take these sweet potatoes. This other one is a sweet potato, apple, carrot, and cinnamon. Let me show you what I can do with it. But before then, let me give you another little thing that we do with the baby food. Baby bananas. Now, why would we keep baby bananas on hand, baby banana food on hand? We don't have any babies anymore, and my grandbabies are old enough now that they're all eating food. The thing is, this comes packaged in 4-ounce packages, 4-ounce jars. The average medium banana, when you mash it down, is about 4 ounces. So if I get the hankering for banana bread or banana muffins or something like that, and I don't have any bananas in my freezer, I can run downstairs to my pantry and I can grab a jar of baby food bananas. And I have my stuff to make banana bread or banana muffins, whatever I'm going to make. And when you look at the ingredients on these, you're getting old when you got to bring it far out like this. It's organic bananas, lemon, and lemon juice concentrate. That's it. So there's nothing in here. When I look at the one that's for sweet potatoes, which is what I'm going to change out for the soup that I'm going to make today, I think this is carrot. But carrot, sweet potato, it's going to be similar. I've got baby carrots downstairs or baby carrot baby food that I could use, but we had this upstairs and I need to use it up. So we're going to do sweet potato today. But this one has organic sweet potatoes. That's it. There's nothing more in here. So, guys, let's go ahead and make up this soup. A few other things that I'm going to be using. Again, this is our emergency preparedness stuff, or things that are going to be things that we can take camping or hiking. Well, I probably wouldn't take the jars of this with us hiking, but we could definitely take it camping or someplace that didn't require refrigeration. Guys, this is also something good that if you've got an elderly person that only needs to have just a little bit of food, you can open this up, add a few things to it, and they've got a hearty soup that's similar to this, where this might go to waste. All right, guys, so let me show you what we got going here. I've got the baby food, 2 different kinds. I'm going to be using garlic powder, ginger, onion powder, pink Himalayan salt, coconut milk powder, because I don't want to open up a whole jar of coconut milk just to add the creaminess to this. So once I open this, I'll just take my sealer, seal it back up, and I can put this back into my drawer, and then I'll go through my drawer during the week and I'll figure out what else I need to make to use this up. And I am going to be throwing in, because I didn't have any cashew butter. I don't even know if I have any cashews in the house. I'd have to really think hard about that. But the thing is, guys, be flexible with the things that you're doing. Almonds, this is almond butter, and it has a little bit of cinnamon in it. Cinnamon would go really well with that. So because I don't have the almonds, or the cashews, I'm going to use the almond butter. And it's in a little tiny package like this that once I open it, I don't know, I might use half of it. And this is a 1.5 ounce package. So maybe a couple tablespoons, maybe even just a tablespoon. And I can just fold this up, and then later on tonight I can finish this, or tomorrow morning I can have this on a bagel. So I'm not opening a ton of stuff up from the pantry. I'm trying to use the smaller things and stuff that won't require refrigeration when it's done. With peanut butter, you wouldn't need it anyway, but it's a smaller container where I normally probably wouldn't open up a big jar of almond butter. So I'll just grab one of these to use this. All right, guys, come on along. The first thing that we're going to take is our baby food. This is the sweet potato. And then I'm going to open up the sweet potato, apple, carrot. Oh, this does have apple, carrot, and cinnamon. I'm going to use just a couple little shakes of the salt. I'm measuring with love here. A little bit of onion powder. Ginger we like pretty good, so I'm going to go a teeny bit heavier with the ginger. And again, this is all shelf-stable stuff, guys. This is going to be great. I think in the middle of winter when it's really cold out. This is garlic powder. Again, measuring with love. I'm going to forego using the extra sugar in there. I don't think we're going to need it because of the sweetness of the vegetables. This is the powdered coconut milk. If you don't have this and you just have powdered milk, you can use that too. Put a little bit in there. I'm going to take the almond butter with cinnamon in it. And I'm going to give about half of that. I might need more. I guess we'll have to see once we taste it. That's it, guys. Now, as we do is we put our lid on here. Plug it into the magic bullet. Let go. We're going to give it a little look here. Look at that, guys. Let's give it a little taste. Oh, wow. Wow. Guys, this was made out of baby food. Can you believe that? Give us a try. All right, we're going to take this over the stove. I'm just going to put it in a little glass dish. I'm going to warm it up, and that's going to be lunch. So for today's Pantry Practice Challenge, we took baby food, we took spices, powdered milk, and almond butter to try to replicate a soup like this that we really like, but on a much smaller scale. Guys, wow, this was a hit. Even not heated up, this would be an amazing soup when it's really hot out in the summertime when you want something a little bit refreshing. Wow. All right, guys, so I'm going to be posting on our Facebook page through the whole month of March different items every day that I'm using from our pantry, shelf-stable stuff, to kind of practice, which we use our stuff a lot, almost every day, rotating our stuff. So hopefully what this will do will give you guys some ideas on using some of the pantry items that you have stored away for the rainy day. So I encourage you, go get some of your pantry items and not just salt. Although salt does count as a practice prepping item, taking your salt and just throwing it into a recipe, that kind of, yeah, you're using your pantry stuff, but challenge yourself, guys. I had a handful of green split peas the other night left in a small jar like this, just maybe a couple ounces worth. And I was like, what am I going to use that for? Well, I was making stew the other night. So I took those peas, and I know that peas don't take very long to cook, the split peas. I tossed them right in with the soup. Amazing. Worked out perfectly. All right, guys. So until next time, keep on practicing.